What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. Thank you for tuning in to The Run podcast. I'm super excited about getting to all the craziness that's been going on in the NBA, but I don't want to touch on it too much because sometimes topics can get watered down really quick, like the LA thing, and I'll leave all that the watered down topics to the Fox Sports and ESPNs and stuff like that because they go over it all the time, over and over. They say each other's words. They do all right. That's why I don't watch that stuff, because I like to come up with my own material and I like to think straight from my own head. But anyway, before I get started, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Manny Wilson. Let's talk sports. Ask me questions. Debate with me. Let's go. I got time. So let me know. We can talk sports on there. But anyway, to start the entire thing, man, the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm only going to touch on it briefly because I was correct. It's like you can't help but say it. I mean, as much as you say, I won't say I told you so if you get into an argument. If you get into an argument, you was right about something the whole time after you done spent 45 minutes arguing about it. In your head, at some point, you say, I told you so. So this is my I told you so moment. I called the Los Angeles Clippers becoming the next big dynasty or becoming the next big dogs in LA or becoming somebody in LA. I knew they weren't about to be scrubs once Jerry West was in that office, Doc Rivers was coaching, and they still had players that played hard. They took the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, with Kevin Durant to 6 games. 6 games without a star. And people who play hard, and Doc Rivers. They took the Warriors to 6 games. But if you don't believe me that I called it, I got proof, man. Go back to March 20th. I posted a podcast. It was called Lakers' Future is Questionable with LeBron James' agent. It was on March 20th. And I'll put a clip in here to show you exactly what I said on that clip where I called it. But if you still don't believe it, just go back and listen to it. And it's only about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, something been in the range of there. But it's called Lakers' Future is Questionable with LeBron James' agent. And I touched on it and I talked about it over and over, how the Clippers are just so ready to become great. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, before you try and jump on me and jump on my head and clown me and all of that, because I know y'all like to do that. I did not say Kawhi Leonard was going to the Los Angeles Clippers. I didn't call that. Let's set this straight. And I did not call Paul George going to the Los Angeles Clippers. All I said, and I'll put the clip in here so you can hear it, is that the Los Angeles Clippers were going to be up next. That was all I was saying. And I'll put the clip in here right now.
No Kyrie Irving's, things like that. But I can tell you some things they do have. They do have a great front office with Jerry West, one of the best GMs to ever do it. And now he's about to put together something special on the Los Angeles Clippers. I got faith in them. I mean, they'd have to win almost every year until I'm about 40. So I'm not saying they're going to be the most dominant organization in LA, but I am saying people need to watch out for this other LA team.
So that was my take on it. That was my take. The Los Angeles Clippers, they were in good shape last year, and they've been getting better and better. And you got to think about what Jerry West has done to all these other organizations. That man has put banners everywhere, and because he's continued doing that after he's played, he should stay the NBA logo because he's just such a great GM. And I believe whenever he's in somebody's front office, something is about to happen big. And that's the kind of faith I took with the Los Angeles Clippers. However, when these trades first happened, when Kawhi Leonard first signed with the Los Angeles Clippers, it caught me by surprise because it was in the middle of the night in the Eastern time zone. It was in the middle of the night. And I was on my way to bed, but I happened to see the Woj bomb and I stayed up for like another hour just going off and excitement. So I ended up staying up. And then I seen Paul George go there, so it really excited me. And then the first thing I thought of is, okay, well, now they got these dogs. They got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The first thing I thought was I was right. Now, let's set that straight first. That was the first thing I thought was, oh yeah, I was right. I called it. So I was like, I was tripping out a little bit because I'm like, yeah, I called it. I tried to tell everybody. So that was my first initial reaction. And then I thought of it a little bit and I'm like, okay, these dudes can compete. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and they didn't really lose anybody that bad. Right, they can beat the Los Angeles Lakers. All they got to do is just fill in these small pieces and they're good. They're golden. Well, after I said that, Well, the next day comes along. The Los Angeles Lakers pick up Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins. They pick up DeMarcus Cousins. JaVale McGee re-signs. Rajon Rondo re-signs. Danny Green signs with LA. Quinn Cook signs with LA. And I'm just like, okay, now what is this? This is cheating. This is just straight up cheating. Come on now. There's no way they, like, come on, man. All you says none of these people went to go play with the Clippers? I'm shocked. I was just shocked because I'm like, are you serious? This is cheating. I was like, how do they get this many people? I was just amazed. I was really amazed. And I started to think of it and I'm just like, you know what? Well, so be it. That's how it's going to have to be. A lot of people are on 1-year deals and that's just how it's going to have to be. The Lakers just going to have to win a championship. And if they don't, it's a disappointment. And honestly, when I first looked at it, the first thing I thought about, when I looked at the full roster after Rajon Rondo re-signed, Quinn Cook signed, Boogie Cousins signed, JaVale McGee, after I seen all of them people, Danny Green, after I seen all of that, the first thing I thought of was, you know what? The Lakers, they still got a chance of losing. Because you got to think when this happened before. Think when this happened before. Back in 2004 with the Los Angeles Lakers. And my team, the Detroit Pistons, we beat the Los Angeles Lakers when they had Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Shaq, Kobe, Rick Fox. They were stacked. Horace Grant. Nobody seen them losing. Nobody thought that team was going to lose with Shaq and Karl Malone. Never. Nobody would have thought that was going to happen with Gary Payton at the 1 and Kobe Bryant at the 2. Oh, yeah, right. No. If you, and at this point where they have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, all the names is there on the Los Angeles Lakers. And the only thing that really keeps me from thinking that the Lakers may actually lose in the NBA Finals or lose in the playoffs is 1, everyone has to be healthy. And 2, because Kevin Durant is not healthy right now. If Kevin Durant was healthy, then I'd think, okay, well, hey, let's calm down. I think a little bit like calm down. Kevin Durant is still on the East Coast with Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan. They can go back. They can go to the finals now. Don't worry about it. But because Kevin Durant is hurt, the Nets, they're not beating that team. They're not beating that team. And at this point, I honestly only see NBA champions either being the Los Angeles Clippers or the Los Angeles Lakers. One of the teams from LA is going to win the NBA championship. And it's that simple. It's that simple. The Warriors, they don't have enough. Klay Thompson is hurt. He's probably not going to be back. If Klay was good, then maybe yes. D'Lo is a nice pickup, but I don't think the Warriors are still going to be able to mess with the Los Angeles Lakers or the Los Angeles Clippers. Don't count the Clippers out completely because they are also, I think they're also slept on. They don't have, I don't think they're done either. I don't think they're done building this franchise and building this team because as the season progresses, I'm sure they're going to pick up more people and pick up more pieces to help put that full team together and build that championship team. But as far as now, they're still pretty solid, bro. You got to think, man. Think about this. Patrick Beverley at the 1. He can guard 1 through 3. He's guarding 1 through 3, locking something up. He's locking it up. Whoever may be the 2, I would personally, this is my personal lineup of what I would do. Pat Bev at the 1. Put Paul George at the 2. Kawhi Leonard at the 3. Montrezl Harrell at the 4. And Zubac at the 5. That would be my killer lineup of who I would want. And then don't forget about the bench. You got Lou Will coming off the bench. He's going to give you 20 points at least. He's going to give you at least 20. But he's going to give you some buckets and bring that spark off the bench. So I wouldn't count the Clippers completely out. Especially if the Lakers have any injuries, God forbid. I'm knock on some wood. Once I finish this podcast, I'm gonna knock on some wood too, because I want everything to be fair. I want it to all be fair. But as far as it goes, I still see I don't see either one of these teams losing. The Rockets aren't going to do anything. I'm sorry for Rockets Nation and those out there in Houston who cheer hard for the Rockets. But you got to be real with yourselves, man. Y'all had a shot almost every year to beat the same team y'all couldn't get past, and y'all blew it every single time. Every time y'all had a chance, y'all choked. So what evidence is there for me to believe that something is going to be different this year? No, it's not happening. It's not happening. And Russell Westbrook in OKC, he's about to leave, so I don't know where he's gonna go. I'll talk about that in a little bit, actually, and I'll spit more facts into that on the next episode. But as far as now, he's not gonna do anything by himself, and I highly doubt any one of the small teams in the Western Conference will knock out the Lakers or the Los Angeles Clippers with that power they have, man. I don't see it happening. In my eyes, the 2020 championship or the 2020 NBA Finals will either have the Los Angeles Lakers or the Los Angeles Clippers.